Hello everyone, welcome back to AITechone. My name is Sumit, and in today's video, we'll learn how do we post a message to Slack channel directly from Salesforce using Spring. And the best part is we are not going to use any Apex code. We are not going to set up any external credentials, no authorizations, nothing. We'll be doing it directly. So by the end of this video, you will be able to send dynamic Slack notification from Salesforce by using a Spring. So let's get started. So here, what are we going to cover today? We'll first going to create a Slack app. We'll sign up on a Slack account. We'll create a new Slack workspace first. Then we'll in the Salesforce we'll enable the Slack app and we'll create a Slack app. Then we'll build a screen flow and then we'll test the. So the first step is we need to set up a Slack. And in order to set up the Slack workspace, what I will be doing, I will be using my username in order. Basically, I will be using an email account for signing because we need to provide an email address. So I will be using this email account in order to set up an account in order. So click on continue. And checkbox. Check this. We have to simply follow the steps. Click on continue. As you can see, it says we have mailed you a code. So where's the code? So I might have received a code in my mailbox. So I'll just check my mailbox. And from that mail, I will copy paste the code. It is YD69WO and I paste that. So as you can see, it wants me to create a new workspace. So I just click on create a new workspace. Or if you have already created any workspace, we can use that. But I will be creating a new workspace here. So let me give a workspace name. All right, AITech SFDC Slack. Next. Yeah, I'll move next. I don't want to send invitations to anyone. So I'll skip that test right now and do not invite. I don't want to invite anyone right now. So this is my Slack workspace. So you have to simply follow these steps. So I'll say new Slack and chat and collaboration. Yeah, so for customer and client communication, next, right? And continue with. Now, the first thing I will be doing is I'm going to create a new channel here. So I'll just click on new channel. I just write, let's say AI Tech Slack AI Tech Slack chat and click on next. Make it public so that it is available for everyone and skip for now. So my channel is ready here. So we have successfully done the Salesforce portion, sorry, Slack portion. Now let's get back to Salesforce and we will set up the Slack app. So how do we do this? We'll we'll go to setup home and look for Slack app setup. So here we have to follow the step first. I finished with this step. Then we have to agree the terms and conditions. Like as you can see, I've already agreed the terms and conditions. Next is we have to enable the sales for sales cloud for Slack, service cloud for Slack. If you want to go for this, you can click on this and go to service cloud for Slack setup. We have to simply check that box. There would be a enable this, so I just enable this. That's all we have to do here. Then I finish with this step. Now the next is I need to assign Slack permission and user permission. So enable and assign the required permission to the user, giving them access to the Salesforce Slack app. So we can see the documentation or Sales Cloud for Slack permission. I click on go to permission. So it will redirect us to the permission set. And here we have to look for Slack permission. So S and search for Sales Cloud for Slack. So click on this. And what I'm going to do, I will be going to assign this permission to a user. So manage assignment. And right now there is no current assignment. So I'll assign this to myself. That is the user. So I'll assign this to myself as an administrator. Next. And so permission assigned successful. That's all we have to do. Do we need to make any other customizations? No other customization. We don't have to do anything else. That's all we have. So what we did, we assigned the Salesforce, this one, Slack for Sales Cloud for Slack, and we assign this to. So give the user access to the Sales Cloud for Slack app. So I'll already assigned for this. Now we'll next, and we'll just say Service Cloud for Slack permission. So in same manner, we can assign this permission, but I just want to give permission only for Sales Cloud right now. And I click on, I'm finished with this step. Now, when we scroll down, there's a fifth step, verify data sharing option. So a user must have the right permission in Salesforce to view and edit record in Slack. So I'll just say show subject text only, and I'll say show record name and object type. And you can see here we have your, so basically when the records will be shared, so it will be shared, the Slack notification will be in this manner. And here there is one more setting we need to check. So what setting we need to check here? So this setting also we need to check. So here we just check show data based on link share access. Show data based on link share access. So press for easy collaboration and it will be appear in a proper. And I'm done selecting object permission. So don't forget to check the check boxes once the permissions will be done. Otherwise, it will. Now, when you scroll down, the next step is we need to install the Salesforce for Slack. This is what we have to do. And for this, what we need to do, we need to install this. And how do we do this? We simply click on the button. So I'll just say, go to Salesforce for Slack listing, confirm. And Salesforce Automation Legacy. This is install Salesforce for Slack. And I say add Slack. And yeah, I'll just give permission, allow. And make sure that which workspace you want to add. So if you have multiple workspace, so you have to make sure that which workspace you are going to provide, which workspace you will be going to install this application. And we have to provide the Salesforce credential. So I'll just provide Salesforce credential here for verification, and it will be installed. Yes, steps are very simple. You have to simply follow steps. And Salesforce is connected to Slack. Now, if you'll go back to Slack and reload it, you will be able to see this app installed. So it is connected and it might have installed an app here. Let's check it out. See, Salesforce for Slack. In same manner, I just want to install the Sales Cloud for Slack. So again, I'll follow this Sales Cloud for Slack. Click on confirm. Steps are exactly same. Click on confirm. So like this way, I will be going to install the Sales Cloud and Service Cloud if it is needed. So we can go for Service Cloud also. So I'll just open both of them and add to Slack. So I'm going to add both the apps, Sales Cloud and Service Cloud. So this is not, see, it's not mandatory that we install the Service Cloud also, but I'm just telling you that how can we add multiple apps to one, how do we add multiple apps to one Slack workspace? But yes, but to set it up, we have to provide the credentials. Allow, and here also I need to provide the credentials. Connect. And it is asked for permission. Let me just give permission here first. Required permission. Okay, actually I was doing both of them together. So let me do one by one. So install Sales Cloud for Slack, confirm. That could be the reason because I was running both of them together. Let's do it now. Try it again, add to Slack. Allow. Connect through a Salesforce or all set. That's the reason, because I was just executing both of them one by one. But anyway, let's stick to this only, Sales Cloud for Slack. And I can close this. So that's all we have to do here. And what else? We have to check that last option, that is, I'm finished. I'm finished with this step. That's all you have to do. Next, you don't have to make any changes. That's all you have to do now. So that means we have successfully connected our Slack with Salesforce. As you can see, if I'll visit my Slack instance, and if I reload it, you will be able to see the apps, the Sales Cloud for Slack is available. Let's see. See that. Salesforce for Slack and Salesforce Slack. Sales is also there. It is also there. You are connected to ABC. New sales channel. If you want, we can add a new sales channel. Great. So that's how we did that. Now the next is, I would like to post a message onto this AITech Slack channel. That's a question how I'm going to do this. How to do. So in order to do this, what do? We will be going to create a screen flow. So I'll just switch to flow, and I will be going to create a screen flow here. So let's click on new flow, and I will be going to create a screen flow in order to post a message. So the flow type will be screen automation, screen flow. I'll just add a screen first. I'll label this as input screen. I don't want header. And in footer also, pause and previous. And I just write post on Slack. And I'll just add a text field. Text field. Enter your required. So whenever we enter a message onto this and click on post on Slack button, so this message will be posted on the Slack channel. That's for the requirement. So how to do this? First of all, let me click on done, and I will be going to save this flow. So I'll just write screen flow to post message on Slack channel. Now here we need to add an action. So this is our input screen, but we need to add an action. So in order to add an action, click here, and I just write Slack. And when you say Slack, or if you look at here, we have the channels. If you see, scroll down, send Slack message. So send Slack message. So I just want to send a message onto Slack. See, we can do a lot of operations on the Slack. We can share a pin Slack message. We can get Slack channel info. But right now I want to send Slack message. So I'll just click here and send Slack message. Now here we have to configure a few things. The first is it's a label. So I just write action to post message on Slack. Here we have to select the Slack app. So here you can see we have the Salesforce for Slack. So we have Salesforce for Slack or Sales Cloud for Slack. I select Sales Cloud for Slack. Workspace, AITech SFDC Slack workspace. As you can see, AITech SFDC Slack workspace. That's the same workspace. Execute action as a Slack app. Now here we require the Slack conversation ID. So we need to enter the ID of the channel or a direct message to send. So I would like to post a message on the AITech Slack channel. And what's the ID for this? So this is the ID for this Slack channel. So I paste this ID here. And the Slack message. So the message exists into our input screen. So the message will be coming from input. Slack message. And screen component, enter your message. That's all. If you want to map it with a record ID or something, we can do that. Else, that's all. I will be going to save it. And now we will be going to test it. We can add one more screen message to display a confirmation message that the message post successfully. But right now, I simply click on run and let's test it. So I'm going to post right now. You can see there is no message available in this. It's a blank channel. There is no message available here. So I just want to post a message. So I just write here, hello from AITechone sales. We have scheduled a meeting this Friday at 4 p.m. and I click on post on Slack. See, it post the message and redirect back me to onto the screen flow. Let's go and verify this, and you can see the message post here successfully. Hello from AITechone sales. We have scheduled a meeting this Friday at 4 p.m. Like this way, we can post a message directly from ScreenFlow onto Salesforce without setting up any authorization, without setting up any name credential, without using any Apex classes. So that's the way we successfully post the message. Now, where can we use? What will be the use cases? So the use cases will be like this: that let's say there is a service team, and as soon as a new case registered, we would like to inform all our service team, service channel in the Slack that a new case has been registered. In same manner, if there is a new opportunity created, or if any opportunity is partially registered, so you would like to post a message onto the sales channel and update all the team members about the new opportunity. And we can automate that process. Right now, I just configured this on a screen flow. We can configure the same thing on a record, trigger, or auto launch flows as well. So that's the way we learn how to integrate Salesforce Slack using ScreenFlow without using any external credential, name credentials, and HTTP callouts, and without writing any Apex class. That's all in this video. If you found this tutorial helpful, like this video, leave your questions in the comment. Subscribe to the AITechone for more Salesforce, AgentForce, Flows, LWC, Apex, and AI tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next. Till then, have a nice day. Bye.